So I am finally here in America in my dorm room, which is fun. So an update on my travel videos. Yeah, I kind of took like 360, so it's going to be a while until I get those up, but until then I will still be doing, I think, weekly updates on what I'm up to back here. So this is the first one. I've been here at NAU for just over a week. I live in the Aspen Crossing dorm, which is the international house dorm, so I've met people from Germany, Holland, France, everywhere. It's been great. My roommate's name is Renee, she's from Holland. She's lots of fun. And my sweet mates are Christina, who is American, yay, and Pilla, and they're great. A few other names that might be mentioned often is Luca, Kevin, Louisa, Asma, Annika, Jenny, Amy, Rachel, Bottle of Wine, Manny. There's just a whole heap of people here who are great to talk to. So I arrived here on a Monday night on the 20th, and I had a broken bag, so that was really funny watching the helpers try and carry it out for me. But I arrived on the day where they were having Aspen night, which was a get to know you night, and so I kind of came and unpacked and then came downstairs, so I was only there for the end of it, but we had to run with a ball between our legs. It was lots of fun. So that was day one, and then day two, after staying up kind of late, meeting my roommate and all that, we had to wake up at like 6:30 for a 7:30 start, where we had to check in, have breakfast, yada yada, and then go to all these different campus tours and immigration meetings. And it was kind of boring, but it was nice to meet everyone and have lunch and, you know, see the cafeteria. And oh my god, the gym is just amazing. It's got so many different places and classes, and I love it there. And then of course I had to go to Target because I needed bedding and everything to actually like live off, you know, like a laundry basket and, you know, a pillow, which I did not have the first night. I borrowed one, so that was okay. I got a bedside lamp, just really boring stuff like that. And yeah, we went to small group lunches on the Wednesday. So we went out to a Thai restaurant and I had some pad Thai, which was nice. Met a couple of Americans, a whole lot of Australians. Most of my group, I would say, is Germans, although there's a few Italians and other people in there. There's like a whole lot of Germans here, which is cool. And then the next day we didn't do too much. I think we just kind of hung out, and Luca, the Italian, cooked us pasta. I tried olives for like the first time in years, and they weren't too bad. Not my favourite, but not the worst. So that was good, that was yummy. On the Friday night we went to a pizza party with the International Association Club. International Club. I still haven't joined that, I need to join that. But yeah, so we all crowded into this Peter Piper pizza place, and they weren't expecting as many people as there was because there was just not enough seats, not enough pizza. We got a pizza and then had a few slices and then gave it away, and then we kind of wish we didn't because we had to wait until the end to get another piece. And then afterwards we found out that there was going to be a party, yay, because it was a Friday night, of course. So me and a few friends, Amy and all the other English girls, we kind of walked down to the apartment area called The Grove, and we couldn't hear a party, so we were just like, well then. So we sat in the pool area for a bit and texted a few people, and we found a pre-drinks party at a guy called Felix's apartment. We went in there and had a few drinks. It was lots of fun. We drank really cheap beer and a fireball, I think it was called as well. And then it took us ages to leave there because everyone was like, there was quite a big group of us. But eventually we sort of moved on to the party, and we were there for probably about an hour before it was broken down by the cops. There were 8. There were 2 banging on the door. I hid in like the bathroom first and then into the bedroom because I didn't want to look too suspicious. And I just sat down and there was these American girls there, and they were like, oh yeah, don't worry, we'll just talk about someone who's had their breakup, and we're just having a girl talk, we weren't drinking or anything. So that was really funny. But then somebody like poked their head and they were like, it's all right apparently if we all just leave. So we all filed out, and as we went down the stairs, on each point there was a cop there, just like standing with their arms crossed, and it was really, really funny. So that was my first party, and it broke up, and I managed to get a ride home in a truck. There are so many trucks here, and they're so big. Like, I mean, they have normal sized cars, but then they have really big cars as well. And I'm like, why would you need a truck that big? But apparently they do. So that was fun. And then I came home, fell straight asleep because I was pretty drunk. And then the next night I tried to find another party, but we literally walked around the corner where the street was on, and suddenly this bright like light was in my eyes, and I'm just like, oh, what is going on? And there's this voice being like, are you going to a party? And at first I was like, why does he want to know if we're going to a party? Does he want to go to? And then I'm like, no, you idiot, of course it's a cop. Like, who else would be shining a flashlight in your eye? Luckily the person next to me was thinking more quickly, and he was like, oh no, we're just moving on. So we just kept walking, and after it was like a 15-minute walk to get out there, and we just had to keep walking. And that was after the concert, where which was like at the main sort of area outside of the aquatic centre at NAU. Some interesting music, a band called Maine and another one called Dirty Heads. Dirty Heads started off with rap, but then it turned to reggae. Maine was kind of weird because he was like blurring all his words and you couldn't really hear what he was saying. And it was all about like, you know, Kim Kardashian sucks and get outside and play and all that jazz. And it's like, okay, you're a bit crazy, good one. So yay, that was fun. But yeah, so I lost the other internationals on that one, and they managed to get to a different party, which was apparently a lot more successful than mine. So then, you know, after that day, it was like, I went swimming, the aquatic centre was fun, and then I went to the movies to see City of Bones, which was really good, and everyone was like, oh, she's so excited, and they were like, there was like a bunch of guys there, and they're like, oh, it's gonna end up being a chick flick, and I proved them wrong, so suck on that, yeah. So that was good. And then the next day, which was Monday night, went to another party. This was probably the most successful one so far, and the one you would have seen on Facebook. We had to walk through a graveyard and climb over a few fences to try and get a shortcut there, and then we ended up piling into like 3 cars and driving out to the place. And apparently in Arizona there is a law where if you have a truck you can fit as many people as you want into it, like in the back. Isn't that crazy? So anyway, so we were like looking for the party, and we first got the wrong house, and then we were like walking to apparently a different one, but apparently that got rolled. And then we ended up going into one because one of the girls knew the guys who lived there. But it turned out to be actually the next door where the party was. So we started off in one place and ended up next door. There was beer pong, there were those red cups, which was really fun. Yeah, dancing, got pretty drunk, did some shots. Because alcohol is so cheap here, everyone's just like, I'm like, oh, I'll give you some money for it. And they're like, no, it's fine. I'm like, okay. So yeah, I think I owe people for the stuff, but I'll just have to buy something and give it back to them eventually. Not that I'm drinking here or anything, because it's illegal here. Yeah. But yeah, so after that it was kind of just recovering all of Tuesday. And then yesterday I went, and it was the first day of classes, yay! The classes are really small here. So there was like 20 people in my acting class maybe, and the same with like maybe a bit more in my media class, but like tops of like 60, which is like, we have like 200, so it's a huge difference. Really small. But I'm only in 2 buildings, so that's really easy to get to. No like, oh, you're doing art, but you're going to be in the science engineering building, what? So that's good. And then, oh, I did so many sports yesterday. Went to the gym and I did like hardcore abs, and then I did TRX, which is really fun because it's got all these different things. And then, yeah, we played basketball last night after the classes and dinner. that was fun. And I found out I had to audition for the majors, so that's what I'm going to be doing this afternoon / tonight because I have a meeting. Yeah, I'm supposed to technically be in class right now, but all they did was go over the syllabus, get our names, and then we're like, okay, you can go. So it's like, great. So yeah, that's my life so far at NAU. It's been interesting. And I guess I'll keep you guys updated on what's happening. Bye.